Here we are for this week's edition of Backpage Blues. I've been joined by Charlie the Hurricane Skillen from the Mail Online.
That nickname's not catching on.
That is definitely catching on. You're a loose cannon, look at you, you're a hurricane.
Thanks.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm very well. How are you? I'm surprised you're still standing after your amazing marathon efforts on Sunday.
Ah, how kind. Yeah, I'm barely standing. It was a chore, but it was a wonderful experience. Thank you, everybody who I don't even know who pledged money. Really, really grateful. Right, but I've heard some really troubling news, far more troubling than my sore knees from the marathon. I read something today. Eden Hazard could be involved in a swap deal with Gareth Bale. This cannot be happening. Please tell me this isn't going to happen, Charlie.
Well, you're in luck because I don't think it'll happen either. There's slight kind of caveats to this story. Obviously, Real Madrid are a club who their transfer policy is to get the best players in the world. Eden Hazard, especially with his PFA Player of the Year, he's clearly that. The Gareth Bale situation we've spoken about before at Real Madrid. I don't think he'd be on the move this summer, but it wouldn't. I wouldn't bet my house on it.
Right. It's slightly troubling as well. Like, I have nothing but respect for Zinedine Zidane. Obviously, a wonderful football player who I admire for countless reasons. Yeah. I think he needs to back off here. Zizou. He's come out and said that Hazard's a Real Madrid type of player. Yeah. Does this kind of thing mean that they sign him? Because I fear that Real Madrid, when they set their sights on somebody, they're sort of like a hawk who's going to...
Well, I mean, they are. You're completely right about that. And the thing about Real Madrid is they make club signings. They don't really take into account the manager's decision. I mean, Ancelotti would keep Bale all day. Yeah. Bale wants to stay. Real Madrid kind of don't really take that into consideration. If they want someone out, they kind of move him on. And if they want Hazard, they'll go for him. Having said that, Eden Hazard has clearly said over the last couple of days, over the last season in fact, that he's very, very happy at Chelsea. He's very happy with Mourinho. Mourinho and the fans and the club are outrageously happy with him. So, it's not a deal that makes sense to me at all.
Okay, I know that we've covered it now, but I've just got to push you. Tell me it's not happening. I need a quote. Please tell me this one isn't going to happen. If he leaves, I'm going to cry.
Well, this isn't going to happen. Don't worry.
Good news. Thank you very much.
No worries.
So, who are we signing? Have we got our sights set on anybody? Is anybody going to come in and take the burden off Hazard for next season?
Well, the latest one that we Mail Online reported today is Anton Griezmann, who's
good player.
Yeah, who's been the breakout star of the season in Spain for Atletico Madrid.
He's got a great partnership out there with Mandzukic. He's a good player.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Torres isn't getting in the team, but we all know that's not the worst thing in the world. He's signed for Atletico last summer, and all players in Spain have a buyout clause. Usually for the very top players, this is some ridiculous fee like 100, 200 million. Obviously, no one's going to pay that. But Griezmann's buyout fee is 45, which is still a lot of money. But
it's the going rate, though, isn't it, for a player of his calibre?
Yeah. He's banged in 22 goals in the league this season. He's exceeded all expectations. Atletico is a club which Chelsea have obviously great connections with. Thibaut Courtois, we bought Costa from there.
Torres has gone the other way.
Yeah. And it looks a lot like Philippe Luis is going to be going back there, having joined Chelsea from Atletico last summer. Right. So, there's definitely room for manoeuvre in this.
A player you'd like to see at the pitch?
I mean, outrageously talented. You'd like him. He's got a great mane of blonde hair.
Thank you. There's getting a bit of a torrid time on this really rather blustery central London roof.
Mate, mine's even worse. But my gut feeling is he won't be on the move this summer. But it might be the
one for the future.
One for the future, and we'll also Bayern Munich see him as a replacement for Robben or Ribéry, so we're going to have to watch out there.
Right. Okay. Well, fingers crossed that could happen. Talking of ones for the future, I've got a bit of a bone to pick with you, Charlie.
Really? I thought we were past.
Nathan. Last time I spoke to you, Nathan was a done deal. Chelsea had signed him. New Brazilian wonder kid, Chelsea player. I've read that Porto might be hijacking a deal. I thought we'd done it.
Don't worry, mate. It's still happening. The terms were agreed. That's what we reported that yesterday. The player wants to come. Chelsea want him. It's just a case of crossing T's and dotting the I's. In fact, he was actually watching the game at the Emirates on Sunday.
God, I wonder if he's board as a rest. He'll be off. He'll be off to Porto.
No, that deal's going to happen this summer. I don't think Porto got much chance of that.
Good. And one quick question now, just because it's really blustering. I'm worried about my Barnet. But before we get on to part two, which is a question and answer, Ivanovic. If Ivanovic leaves, I'm jumping off this roof. That's a fact. What's going on?
It's not happening. The stories are coming about because he's only got 1 year left on his deal. And
your hair's gone nuts.
Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah.
Right.
He's only got 1 year left on his deal, and he's free to talk to foreign clubs in January.
Brilliant.
But that's not happening.
All right.
We better go now, eh?
Yeah. Part 2 will be coming up. We'll be answering your questions. Make sure that you subscribe and comment below.